One day, I just looked at my hands and went, you know, I'm kind of a more practical guy. I've got this background in horticulture and landscape. I need to go off and learn how to make this stuff rather than sell somebody else's wine. And so I did. I jumped on the boat, went off to Australia. I've been at the forefront of selling a lot of Australian wine in the UK. So at the time, that was where a lot of the technical developments in wine were happening and seemed to be where it was at. So I wandered off to the Barossa Valley and did a master's in winemaking and loved it, never looked back, and traveled the world on the back of it. It was really exciting. I was a caver. I met my wife caving, traveled the world, not just making wine, but exploring caves. Instead of climbing the highest mountain, I'd be doing the longest and deepest cave in the world. And those soils here are really exciting, and they change the way wine is perceived. A lot of the traditional classic wine growing areas of the world, like most of Italy, the Côte d'Or, Saint-Emilion, are all on these calcareous soils, and we have them here. There's a little band of them all up and down the coast here, but at Paso it's about 4 or 5 miles wide, and they make the wines much brighter, greater longevity, and help with the colour as well. And for us, it's all about exploring. That's that cave explorer thing coming in. The great thing about being in Paso is a lot of these hillsides here have never been planted. So I can guarantee you that if I put this particular clone of Malbec on this particular slope over here, it's never been done before. We know it's going to be good. We're not quite sure what we're going to get, but we know it's going to be good. And then we can put it in some cognac barrel and take it to a completely different level. So we're not, but if you were up in a maybe more traditional region, the land prices are so expensive that you can only afford to plant cab. You can only do it in a certain way because you're chasing a score from somebody who has on a pedestal what a cab should look like. Here we can go off in left field, have a little fun, and from a winemaker's perspective, an explorer's perspective, it's just so much more satisfying.